And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show. I am your host, Fat Mike. Tonight is a crazy, crazy night. We got a bunch of stuff going on. But first and foremost, I definitely want to give thank you and thanks to all our wonderful sponsors here at 1252. All you guys are amazing. Without you guys, we are not able to do these shows. So thank you guys so much. We have Nick and Ivy down in downtown Lockport. We have the Jonathan Darren team out in Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group. There's just so many of you guys, the Game On Bar and Grill. Just all you guys are so awesome. I love you guys. You guys are the best. We got a great show for you guys tonight, so make sure you guys stay tuned because it's going to be a good one for you. We got Kevin Kaduk coming on with us from CHGO Chicago. It's going to be a great night talking with him. We got a lot to get into with fantasy baseball draft. That's what I'm doing right now. It's a mess right now, guys. It's an absolute mess. So hopefully everything cues back up here and I can pick my team. But it's fun right now, guys. It's a lot of fun. So hopefully we get back on track here and we can get it all going. But yes, it's going to be a great night. I cannot wait. And on that note, here we go. You are listening to 1252 Sports Entertainment. Parental discretion may be advised.
Woo! It's about that time. FatMike Chicago Sports. Yeah. Woo. Finally here. Shot City Sports is right here. Updates on news, get it here. No rumors, cause we keep it real. FatMike. Woo. Sit back, relax, sugar beer, one of them nights.
Hey, this is Carmen DeFalco from ESPN Chicago, and you're listening to the Fat Mike Sports Show.
Hey, this is Dave Richard from CHGO Sports, and you're listening to the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show.
Hi, this is Jesse Rogers for the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey everyone, I'm Scott Merkin, the longtime White Sox beat writer for MLB.com and proud graduate of the University of Michigan. You're listening to me on the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show.
This is Chuck Arfine, and you are listening to the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show. It's the best.
Hey, what's up? This is Greg Braggs Jr. from Braggs in the Stands, and you're listening to my guys on the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show. Boom!
Hey everyone, Freddie Huebner from ESPN 1000. Great to be on the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show. I'm Dan Zaborski, senior writer for Fangraphs, and you're listening to Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show.
I'm JJ Stankovich from NBCSportsChicago.com and the Undercenter podcast, and you're listening to the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show.
Hey Sparkle, you know what I listen to? It's the Fat Mike Chicago Sports Show with my guy, Fat Mike. If you listen anywhere else, no jock. Listen to Fat Mike, the best.
And what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm not a happy camper right now. Unfortunately, I was put on auto draft. The one pick I'm okay with. We're doing fantasy baseball tonight. It's a mess. I hopped into another league. This team's going to suck. I already can tell. I do not like Robbie Ray, and he was my second pick overall. And fuck him. That sucks. But all right, whatever. Here we go. I got a lot to get into here. It's going to be a fun time tonight, guys. I'm going to be doing a live fantasy baseball draft, like I said. I don't know who's all gone just yet, but I know I don't like any of my teams so far. I do like Jose Ramirez with the number 8 overall pick. That's okay because he hits like a son of a bitch. Last year, hit 270 or 268, 36 homers, 104 RBIs, 27 stolen bases. I'll take that with my number 1 pick at 8. I'm okay with that. But I do not like Robbie Ray, especially after what just happened here. So, but anyways, whatever. Here we go. Tonight, guys, we got Kevin Kaduk on with us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun talking with him. He started up CHGO Sports. He's part of like a big new sports programming center here in Chicago. And we got him joining us tonight talking about what exactly they're doing over there at CHGO. So I'm pretty pumped up about that. Again, I want to give thanks to all our amazing sponsors before we get the night kicked off. Nick and Ivy Brewing, the Jonathan Darren team over at Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group, Fozzie Football, the Shack out in downtown Lockport. We got the Megaplex out in Homer Glen, the Cupcakery Bakery, all these amazing sponsors. You guys are awesome, and I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. So, but yeah, we got a lot to get into tonight. And the very first thing I want to start off with tonight is LeBron James is a dildo. LeBron James may be fucking. I'm so tired of everybody talking how great he is, how amazing he is, and he's nothing, guys. He's a fucking dick. All right, last night they're down by 20 points, a full quarter left to go, gets up off the bench and walks into the locker room and leaves. What an asshole. What kind of support you show for your team out there in Los Angeles with the Lakers? This guy's a fucking clown. LeBron James is a clown. I've never liked LeBron James. Not once in my entire life, I've never liked LeBron James. I've never rooted for LeBron James. The only time I was ever happy for LeBron James was when he went back to Cleveland after the Miami Heat. That's the only time I even considered liking him a little bit. Other than that, I hope he fails at everything that he does. And maybe I'm spiteful. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm that guy. Maybe I'm an asshole. Fine. Okay, whatever. I get it. Okay. I can be that guy. I'm petty. I know. I'm not a nice human. I know I'm a turd. Okay, fine. Whatever. But this dude is an absolute asshole. What type of teammate are you to just get up and leave with a full quarter left, almost a full quarter left, and you go? You get up and leave. Don't even show you. Can you imagine if the tables were turned for that fucking guy? Can you imagine that? If his teammate just got up and left, he'd be calling him out all over SportsCenter to be the LeBron James show. God, I can't stand that fucking guy. What an asshole. I'm done talking about that. But like I said, guys, we got the fantasy baseball draft here. I'm doing okay so far. I'm still waiting for my next pick. I'm not happy with my second overall pick, but hopefully I can rebound, and hopefully Robbie Ray doesn't suck too bad this year. It's not the pick that I wanted, but hopefully I can back it up. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens this year. It's gonna be baseball is kicking off tomorrow, which is awesome. I'm really excited about that. Baseball starts tomorrow, guys. I'm really pumped up about that. I cannot wait for the Cubs or the Sox this season. It's going to be a lot of fun watching both these teams. The White Sox having a couple of really bad injuries over the last couple of weeks with Lance Lynn going down, and then obviously they traded for Kopech, traded Kimbrel for AJ Pollock. Pretty decent trade. They're getting banged up though way too early, especially with Garrett Crochet now needing to have Tommy John. That's not what they needed. Garrett Crochet is one of those guys that I've liked for a minute. I like what that guy puts out. I like what he has. He got nasty filth from the left side of the plate. The guy's got an ass the size of a Volvo, throws absolutely hard, throws smoke. And that's one thing I like about him. The Sox team that was all but dangerous coming in with this pitching staff now is not looking as dangerous as what everybody thought they were going to be. Johnny Cueto getting picked up off of waivers, signing a AAA deal with the White Sox for, I think it was like $4.5 million. He will be up. I guarantee that you will see Johnny Cueto in a White Sox uniform starting games this year. But this pitching staff it's looking a little rough, especially without Lance Lynn. He's going to miss at least the first month of baseball, they say. A knee surgery he's having, or a knee surgery on, I want to believe it's his plant leg. I don't know if I'm correct on that or not, but that's a tough injury to come back from. He's a big boy. You got to be able to, maintain that body weight on that big boy. And that's what big boys do. They have legs, and when you bang up one of those legs, it takes a while for it to heal, guys. I know. I'm a big boy. I'm a big guy. I know what it takes to hold up my amazing stature and my amazing fat ass frame. So I get where that's coming from. But this White Sox team could be in a little bit of trouble here. It could be in a little bit of trouble here. Now, you still got Giolito. You still got Dylan Cease. You do not want to see Dallas Keuchel out there by any stretch of the imagination. I'm sure all you guys don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. That's not that's not a guy I would be all for and all for wanting to see. But in a really bad situation, can Dallas Keuchel make a difference? I don't know. Oh, it's my pick. Here we go. Jose Altuve is now off the board. Frankie Montas is now off the board. Guys, I'm going to go again with this guy. I like this guy a lot. He is a stud, and I'm going to take him again this year. I'm taking Ozzie Albies. Here we go. So there we go. We got that done. And so I got Ozzie Albies right now, Jose Ramirez, and Robbie Ray. Barf on the Robbie Ray pick. I do not like that whatsoever. Gross. I hate it. I hate it because I hate it, Paul. I hate it because I hate it. So, yeah, there we go. So, and then now with the Cubs, we all know what the Cubs are going to be, guys. The White Sox, well, let me continue with the White Sox here. Dylan Cease is absolute smoke. The guy throws absolute fire. All right. He just needs to realize that he can do that against everybody else, not just the Detroit Tigers, not just the Kansas City Royals or the Minnesota Twins. He can do that against the big league clubs. He just makes that couple of mistakes and he gets pounded like a fucking snare drum. Dylan Cease, in my mind, has the filthiest stuff on the White Sox next to Garrett Crochet. That's what I think, anyways. That's just me, a fan that's sitting here. This is where fans talk sports, guys.
They had their eye on him too.
My thing's talking to me here. That's not good. But I mean, I like Dylan Cease a lot. Garrett Crochet is an absolute stud. They got some pieces there that, it's my Corona, new mic video right in time for me cooking. Thanks, my Corona. I appreciate it, my man. But yeah, it's one of those things where the White Sox can really hold down the fort here, but they need to stay healthy because right now is their time. They got a quick little streak here, and they could be out of it before you know it. They really could be. Because listen, the division's an easy division. We all know that division's not a banger. It's not the AL East. Okay, it's not the NL West with the Dodgers and with the Padres and with San Fran last year. It's not that banger of a division. But everybody that's counting out Detroit, guys, the Detroit Tigers had the best record in the second half last year. They were fucking awesome last year. The Detroit Tigers were a very, very, very good team last year. And they just did nothing but add pieces. Javier Baez, adding Austin Meadows. Those are some big time moves that can, really bolster your team. Austin Meadows, that guy hits 280. Javier Baez, yes, that guy can carry you through the warm months of July and June and August. He can carry a team. I've seen it here first-handedly. He can carry a team. And that's what's different about that's what's different about this year compared to last year. Now the Royals are still going to suck. We all know, Bobby Witt and, Sandoval and, okay, fine, whatever. Not Sandoval. I forget their catcher's name. I don't know. I forget. Santana, maybe Carlos Santana. I forget. I'm completely wrong. I forget the guy's name. I can't remember for the life of me. But that's where it's at there. It's like, damn it, man. You want certain things out of your team, and can the White Sox maintain with it? I think that they possibly can. I truly do. I really think that they can maintain and easily win this division, but they got to stay healthy, guys. They've really got to stay healthy. So that's my take on the Sox. I see them winning the division. I'm going to give my precursor right now. The White Sox will win the division, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than what everybody thinks. I really do, because injuries always make a part of it. Injuries always make a play. Chicago Cubs, on the other hand, guys, come on now. It's the Chicago Cubs. Let's get real here. The Chicago Cubs are not a good team. They're not going to be a good team. I set my over-under on the Chicago Cubs to be roughly around 73 wins is where I see them, honestly, for real. That's where I see them. I don't see them being a big difference-making team this year. They're going to play random ball, I'm sure. They're going to play decent baseball. You're going to have hot spots where they look really good and the pitching staff looks good. Yep, and there goes my guy. Shit. But guys, my last pick there was Aaron Judge. So there we go. Ozzie Albies, Jose Ramirez, Aaron Judge, and Robbie Ray. I'm kind of trying to fix this up a little bit to where I can get back on track because Robbie Ray was a garbage ass pick. It's just, man. The Cubs are not going to be a good team. They have no pitching. Last week, guys, we had Jesse Rogers on here with us, and I had asked Jesse Rogers. Jesse, he keeps on saying on ESPN Chicago, ESPN Radio, he keeps on saying it over and over and over again, and it sucks. But the thing is that, guys, okay, listen, they're collecting inventory is what Jesse keeps on saying. They're collecting inventory. They have inventory. They have inventory of players. And that just means they're filler guys or guys that you could possibly trade come July when a team is in the hunt or come trade deadline and somebody wants Kyle Hendricks or somebody wants Wilson Contreras Please, for the love of God, get him out of here. Just suck. Just do what you're intended to do with Chicago. I'm a diehard Cub fan. I don't want to see him win more than 73 games this year. I want to see them rebuild this pig and do it the right way, kind of like how Rick Hahn did. Now, you can find projects in what Rick Hahn did wrong, of course, yes. He's got a team full of DHs for crying out loud. But the Cubs need to rebuild the right way. Frank Schwindel is not going to be your all-the-time first baseman, guys. He's not going to be. This year, he probably will be. Patrick Wisdom will probably play a few games at first. David Bodie might play a few games at first. Shit.
They had their eye on him too.
There goes another one of my guys. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so it's going to take time for this Cubs team. I hope you guys, your Cub fans out there, aren't going to be looking for a team to possibly win the division. That division is all but the Milwaukee Brewers. The Reds stink. The Pirates stink. The Cubs should finish somewhere in that division, stinking just as much as those guys do. Let's see what happens. I mean, who knows? Who knows, guys? Now, we talked about our baseball here. We got our Chicago Cubs. We got our Chicago White Sox. We're good to go on that aspect. The one thing I'm really excited for, guys, this weekend is that not only are Freddie and I doing a live event over at Orange and Brew in Downers Grove, having fun out there, going to be doing a live show, having a few beers, doing a free throw contest that Orange and Brew is putting on with a few of the former players of the Illinois Fighting Illini, which is going to be really cool. Come on out there to Orange and Brew, do the free throw contest. All the proceeds go to an awesome charity that's held on. And that's going to be fun. There's going to be a 50-50 split the pot raffle. But not only that, guys. All right, enough about that. Make sure you guys coming out, by the way. Not only that, but the one thing I'm super stoked about, guys, it's Masters weekend, baby. It's Masters weekend. I'm so pumped up for the Masters, it's not even funny. I cannot wait for the Masters this weekend. It's going to be unbelievable yet again, like it always is. It's always a dogfight coming in. Excuse me. It's always a dogfight going in. The one thing that I like is now Tiger Woods is back. And Tiger Woods is great for golf, guys. We all know it. Tiger Woods is amazing for golf. If you don't like Tiger Woods, you're an ass bag. And if you do like golf, it's probably because of Tiger Woods. I mean, let's get real here. Let's get real. It's probably because of Tiger Woods. The reason you like golf. Tiger Woods makes the sport that much better. And right now, this is even crazy. All right, this is even crazy. He's at plus 5,000 right now to win the Masters. So I mean, okay, yeah, you could put a couple bucks on him, win some money. But the thing that surprises me is Bryson DeChambeau, kind of out of the round. Now he's been in the Masters hunt the last couple of years, and that could be a really big bet. I would put money on both these guys to finish. I don't know. Tiger Woods is really nice. I really like that. But come on, man, it's Tiger Woods, man. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's golf, man. Tiger Woods makes it that much better. One of the coolest things I've ever watched him. It's my pick again. Let's see what I got here, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see here. What do I got on my picks? I need a shortstop. Gross. I need an outfielder. I need pitching. I need everything. Oh, gross. I don't like it. What do I do? I don't know what to do. No. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with my guy here. I really like this kid. Even though I already got another third baseman, I'm going Austin Riley. This kid's a stud, and I got a pick here in a couple minutes to grab some. Austin Riley is my utility guy. I like that. Ozzie Albies, Jose Ramirez, Aaron Judge, Austin Riley. I like that a lot. I'll take that all day of the week. So now I got to start scoping out some pitching because I got fucking just Robbie Ray. Gross. I hate it. Because I hate it. Don't like it. I hate it. Yeah, I mean, some guys there that could be a really big in the Masters this weekend. Xander Schauffele could be a big maker. Bryson DeChambeau, again, Tiger Woods. Who else you got out there that they could be a real big difference maker? Shit. Why is it escaping my brain? Come Come on, help me out. He's got a brother. He's got a brother that looks exactly like him. He's a big dude. He always picks on Bryson DeChambeau. Oh, God, it's killing me. But, yeah, I mean, the Masters, guys, it's awesome. It's the Masters. Jim Nantz, hello, friends. I miss Jim Nantz already without the NCAA tournament going on. I miss Jim Nantz. He's my guy. Hello, friends. Welcome to Augusta. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch that Sunday all day. I'll probably be hanging out at Nick and Ivy, having a few beers, watching that. It's going to be a lot of fun. But, yeah, especially Sunday, Championship Sunday. It's going to be great. But now we got to talk the NCAA tournament, guys. The NCAA tournament was awesome, sad, something I've never seen before in my entire life. I've never seen what happened in that. And guys, really quick, before we talk about that, I'm going to play a few commercials from our sponsors, our guys over at Nick and Ivy, Jonathan Darren, the Megaplex, and Fozzie Football. I will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Hello, this is Paul from Nick and Ivy Brewing Company. We are located at 1026 South State Street in historic downtown Lockport, Illinois. We are very excited to be partnering up with the FatMike Chicago Sports Show, as well as the 1252 brand, because we are one of the few Chicagoland breweries that embrace sports and sports culture. Come in for a fresh brewed beer made right here in Lockport while catching the game of your favorite team. Stay for the live music that we have booked every weekend, or just come for a cozy atmosphere to enjoy a good conversation with a friend, loved one, or complete stranger. Nick and Ivy makes you feel right at home no matter what the occasion is. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook by searching for Nick and Ivy Brewing Company. Visit our website for our up-to-date tap list or to go shopping on our online store at nickivybrewing.com. That's Nikivy brewing.com. Come in today for a fresh brewed beer born and raised in Lockport, Illinois.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Darren, licensed real estate broker with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group in Homer Glen. Are you looking to buy or sell? Have you been disappointed in the past? The Jonathan Darren team with Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group focuses on providing you with a concierge level of service during the process of buying or selling. We are a service-oriented team with a fresh and professional approach to selling real estate. Our goal is to combine knowledge, skills, and passion to exceed our clients' expectations, and most of all, we truly care. We are a knowledgeable real estate team focused on offering expertise and innovative solutions for our clients. The Jonathan Darren team has 5 full-service real estate brokers and a dedicated full-time marketer servicing all of Chicagoland. We will customize a detailed plan around your timeline for a sale, purchase, investment, estate, or other needs. Real estate transactions can be stressful, but don't need to be. Let us handle it for you. Visit our website, homesbyjdt.com, or call 708-308-1938 today. Expect better in real estate. Choose the Jonathan Darren team.
Fozzie Football, are you ready, brother? Real football action on a glossy game surface played shuffle style. Slide a shuffle puck at pass or run targets, and a free mobile app keeps track of every game detail. Easy to learn, but this game of skill is difficult to master. Take care of the ball, or turnovers will kill your drive. The game is guaranteed to get your competitive fire burning, and it's perfectly sized to take anywhere. The park, a barbecue, your next tailgate, or fun at home on game nights. Fozzie Football is simply the best, most realistic and competitive game of football available anywhere. Add defense when your skill improves and take the game to the next level. The perfect mix of fast action and real football drama, where a last-second Hail Mary can break hearts or make champions.
Megaplex Sports Complex is a 78,000 square foot center filled with hardwood and turf. They have baseball rentals with batting cages, softball, soccer, lacrosse, gymnastics, cheerleading, cornhole, basketball, volleyball, and pickleball. It also features a bar and grill with the best pizza and beef sandwiches around. They cater to events such as birthdays, graduations, corporate parties, as well as memorabilia shows. Check them out at Megaplex Sports Complex, 15301 South Bell Road in Homer Glen, 708-966-4210.
All right, guys, and I am back. What a crazy thank you to, again, to all our sponsors there. Again, Nick and Ivy, Jonathan, Darren, Fozzie Football, the Megaplex. Thanks you guys so much. Thank you so much. So, quick little turnaround here in my draft right now. My team sits no catcher, no first baseman. I got Ozzie Albies at second, Jose Ramirez at third, Aaron Judge and JD Martinez in the outfield, Austin Riley as my third base utility guy, and Robbie Ray. So, guys, I still need pitching. There's not a lot out there. I'm not going to lie. My team's probably going to suck, but hopefully I'll hit the shit out of the ball where I can, get it going, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but hopefully anyways, let's hope. Yeah, the NCAA tournament was absolutely phenomenal this last week. Watching UNC beat up on Duke the other night was absolutely awesome for me on Friday night. That was Friday night. What a great game. I loved every single second of that. I loved UNC's comeback. It was just, what a great game. They played their asses off. Those kids played so hard. So hard. And then Kansas, obviously advancing to the final there, and they looked really strong. They were just unbelievable. That game was in no doubt a question. They were beating up on Villanova the entire time. It just wasn't even fair. And then we get to what is that? Monday night. We get to Monday night, and Monday night was awesome. The game could have started a little bit earlier. I'm not going to lie about that. The game definitely could have started a little bit earlier. I'm old. I'm fat. I'm doing stuff throughout the day. I'm having beers and stuff like that. I can't be awake that long. That's tiring. But UNC to be up by 15 points at the half and completely shit the bed like that, it blew my mind. I sat there. I was like, this game's over. Like, it's done. I don't, it is what it is. It's over. I can hang out with the dog. And that's exactly what I did. I was hanging out with my dog on the floor, messing around with him, playing with his face, swatting, slap boxing with him. And then it just kept on chipping away and chipping away and chipping away and chipping away. And before I knew it, Kansas was just beating them up. Beating them up. I was like, this is crazy. And then the last 20 seconds of that game, oh my God, what are you doing shooting threes like that? Why are you not calling a timeout? Why aren't you taking the easy buckets? What are you guys doing? Well, Kansas is deep, man. Kansas has a really, really good team. And they have a really, really good coach in Bill Self. He played it. He played it right. Let them eat themselves away. Keep on taking the easy buckets. Keep on doing what you got to do. Get yourself back in the game. And that's exactly what happened. Kansas came back. Kansas won the game. Great final. Great final. Congratulations, Kansas Jayhawks. Now, joining me right now, I'm really excited about this. This guy, I've been trying to get a hold of this guy. He's awesome. Our guy, Kevin Kaduk. Kevin, how's it going, man? How we doing?
What's going on, Mike? Good to see you. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for joining us, man. I'm doing a bunch of stuff right now. I'm in the middle of a fantasy baseball draft. Doing this. I'm not doing good. I'm pretty pissed off with my second overall pick, is what we keep on saying. My second overall pick, I ended up taking Jose Ramirez, which I'm okay with at 8 in a 12-man league. I can deal with that.
Sure.
And it comes back and gives me Robbie Ray.
I'm
not happy with that. So I've been trying to buster myself back to square again. I got at Ozzie Albies, Aaron Judge, JD Martinez, and Austin Riley. So I'm starting to get back to square here.
Good. I hope Kevin, I wish you luck.
Yeah, I got to get some pitching here, or I'm going to be shit out of luck. I tell you that much. That's for sure. So, Kevin, you're doing this CHGO thing. Is that what it's called? CHGO, Chicago? What are we calling this here?
Yeah, so it's actually CHGO. We say, think of it as our call letters.
Okay.
Like a radio station. So, John Greenberg wrote an article about us and made the CHGO joke, and it's not bad. Once we get our bar, hopefully we'll get a mascot called CHGO in honor of John.
Hey, that's me right here, man. I'll just swallow beers all day. I'll be
there.
CHGO.
We go.
Let's do it.
I appreciate that. So, we launched on March 4th. We just celebrated our month anniversary. It's been pretty insane.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, and you guys are all sports. Now, what kind of content are you guys putting out? Obviously, everybody keeps on seeing you guys on Twitter.
Yeah.
Sees you guys all over the place. You guys have shows. You guys get the whole nine. What exactly do you guys all have at CHGO?
Yeah, so we have daily podcasts for all of the quote-unquote 5 traditional teams of Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, and then we're also launching podcasts for the Sky. That's already up. Pretty awesome podcast. And soon the Fire and Red Stars, and we live stream those on YouTube, and then those also kind of get kicked out in podcast feeds. We have premium written content for our members.
Yes.
So we have credentialed beat reporters for every team in town, and tomorrow Ryan Herrera will be going at it at Wrigley Field, and then Vinny Duber's covering the White Sox. So we've got a lot ahead of us.
That's awesome. So if you don't mind me asking, when did all this start to formulate, Kevin? When did all this start to come about?
So this is actually based off of the success of our kind of parent site, DNVR. Started up about 5 or 6 years ago, just kind of as like you or I are doing, right? Just kind of I don't want to say a hobby or whatever, but just kind of a dream. And Brandon Spano and Ryan Koenigsberg built it into kind of a podcast empire and T-shirt empire, and they even have a bar out there. So they kind of had that proof of concept, and then they expanded it to Phoenix, had some success there, kind of based off the Suns, and they said, "Hey, let's do this in a real market."
Right?
They actually say real market, but I added the real market.
Well,
They wanted to tackle Chicago, so right after New Year's, they said, "Hey, do you want to go out and kind of hire your own dream team? We've got some investor money and identify some people to hire." And really, like 8 weeks later, we were in the market. So it's been a wild 2022.
That's awesome. My invitation must have got lost in the mail, I take it. Right? Yeah.
We've been talking, Mike.
So I do on a side note here, a person here, a man here that's who's a big part of 1252 told me to tell you to say hello today.
Okay.
Jeffrey Schwartz tells me to say hi.
Yeah.
He told me to say hi to you. Jeff's a great guy.
Yeah, we have some shared history at Yahoo Sports together.
That's what he was telling me. I'm like, you know everybody, Jeff. I'm like, come on, man. Like everybody I bring up, he knows. It's like, come on, dude. You know everybody. But well, that's awesome, Kevin. Now, like, what are some of the other plans that you guys got going forward? What's some of the stuff that we can expect from you guys going forward as you guys grow and grow and grow here in the city of Chicago?
Look, I mean, we're just trying to kind of really become the hub of all sports. I mean, we really want to be additive. We want to be like, we've got, the offices in the West Loop. We want to make that the place to be, whether you work for CHGO, whether you work for WMVP, The Score, Tribune, Sun-Times, you have your own independent podcast like yourself.
Right.
We really want to like kind of be the hub of the community. And I think that's kind of like you look at like what we've hired, the formula. It's like we've got the influencers, we've got the credentialed journalists, we have the independent people. Cody Del Mendo was someone who I just met, doing our own thing, and I appreciated the way that he did, kind of attacked his independent cast. Now he's creating content for us. So, we've already kind of had people in and out of the building, and I think we're going to continue and really, continue building relationships with fans. I think you and I kind of know it's really valuable, especially in this year, to not, lead from the stage, but lead from the crowd. I mean, that's kind of really where all this is going. And I think the more authentic you can be and the more you can kind of, we have these YouTube shows, and we have 2 or 3 people on set, but the third or fourth character are those YouTube comments. And that's incredibly important to us.
Yeah, that's excellent, man. That's absolutely awesome. I mean, you guys from the start, you guys were booming. It was like, what is CHGO? And I was like, it was all over my feed. I was like, this is awesome. Like, you guys did a really great job cooking everything up, hyping it up. You guys are doing a great job. I absolutely love it. Even though I hate it because you guys are a competitor.
No, but that's the wrong way to look at it, man. We're all just.
I know. I'm just
in the same arena. We're all borrowing everybody for 5 minutes at a time, right? I mean, it's not.
Exactly.
When we grew up, it was like, what was your family? A Sun-Times or a Tribune?
We were always Chicago Sun-Times.
And you would have never subscribed to the Tribune, right?
Right. Yeah. It's same thing with white Cubs or Sox too. Like at my house, you got to be a Cubs fan, or else my dad's gonna punch you in the head.
Yeah, or even like, I mean, a little bit more, WMVP or The Score, right?
Right.
That's not how it works anymore.
Right.
People wake up and you're going to dip into CHGO, and then maybe you're going to go dip into The Score, and then maybe you're going to read some of The Athletic, and then you're going to go to Twitter to follow your 20 buddies on there. It's a completely different marketplace.
Right. Of course. Yeah. And you're right though about that. Cause it is one of those things where it's, you either have to be on it or you're not. It's one, just as much as I do, being in this being in this entertainment world like this, you have to be on top of your game, or else one day and you lose it. You know, like you have to be on top of the trades. You have to be on top of, injuries and stuff like that, or else it just goes all by the wayside. And you're the last one sitting there holding your dick in your hand in the background. You know?
And you have to go where fans are. Fans are not waiting to get the news in their driveway or necessarily even on their car radio anymore. It's on that phone. So go to the platforms where they're at. I mean, look, the reason we know each other is because of Facebook, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, Facebook, and also Braggs and I had interviewed you way back in the day on Braggs in the Stands.
That's right.
So when him and I were working together there for a little bit.
Yeah, like exactly. It's all Facebook and Twitter, and I like that anyone, like the normal fan can be just as, you had Tom Waddle on last.
I had Tom and week. Jesse on. Yeah, it was a great show. Yeah,
and Tom and Sylvie are two guys who get it. They understand that none of the stuff kind of works without everybody playing a role.
Right, and that's the main thing. Like I swear Sylvie listens to my show and steals all my content. I guarantee you somehow, some way he's going to be talking about my Masters take tomorrow. Right. I tell you, he's going to tell you about it. But that's absolutely awesome, man. Like I said, I'm really hyped up for you guys. I've been following you guys like crazy on Twitter and on, scrolling through everything that you guys got, listening to your guys' shows. It's been a lot of fun doing all that stuff. So obviously you guys have guys. Who are some of the other guys that you got involved with CHGO? Who's covering your Bears? Who's covering your Cubs and White Sox and so on and so forth?
So our Bears beat is led by Adam Hogue, who was a great get for us. I mean, probably the biggest name we brought over. We have Olin Kreutz doing podcasts Mondays and Tuesdays. So he's shaking up over there. And then to supplement that, the two guys who started the Chicago Audible, Will DeWitt and Nick Moriano. So it's kind of like a mixture of all four of those guys, and they really have a great finger on the pulse of the fan. We've got Herb Lawrence doing Sox, Vinny Duver doing Sox, Sean Anderson, who's an ex-producer from The Score, doing Sox, Luke Stuckmeyer, who I've really loved working with because I'd watched him forever on Comcast, and he's just got the best sense of humor, and kind of working with him every day is great. I mentioned Cody before. Ryan's an up-and-comer doing MLB. Got Big Dave and Matt, who everyone knows from the Bulls. Will Gottlieb, who is just an absolute genius at breaking down plays and letting me understand basketball in a way I've never had before. Blackhawks, Jay Zawoski, everyone knows him from The Score.
Yep.
Mario Tirabassi, Greg Boyson, and then what's the team that I'm leaving out? I hit everyone, right? So then in the sky, we have Janice Scurio, who most people might probably know from Sox Twitter, but is avid on the sky. And then Sabria Whitaker, who is I think an original Sky season ticket holder, and probably loves the Sky more than anybody in this town, and probably looks at the rest of us like the bandwagon jumpers that we are. So,
right. Yeah, of course.
It's been fun.
So, Kevin, I told you I wouldn't keep you on too long tonight. I appreciate you hopping on here with me, man. I really, really do. And, I mean, best of luck with what's going on with CHGO. It's been absolutely awesome. Keep on kicking out the awesome content.
Sure.
I know I'll be stealing stuff from you guys and tweeting at you and
feel free.
Making
we'll
sure
do
you guys
the
are
same.
tagged in there and stuff like that. Kev, I really do appreciate it. But for our guys that haven't heard of you, and not just you, but also the CHGO, how can we find both? How can we follow you?
So our website is all CHGO, allchgo.com, and you can kind of find all of our podcasts there. But if you go to any platform, type in CHGO, we're there: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We had our first TikTok go viral the other day.
All right, there you go.
And then I'm at Kevin Kaduk on Twitter. So
Kaduk, I keep on calling you Kaduk or Kudak.
Yeah, Kaduk I can live with. Kudak is weird because there's no O and U in there. So.
Yeah, I listen. I'm Southside Polish, man. You just make up words as you go.
So where'd you grow up on the South Side?
Right out here, just outside of like Beverly, Worth area.
Okay,
that's where I grew up out here. Yeah.
Okay, so my family's from the East Side.
There you go.
Yeah, and I was watched by my grandparents growing up. So the first 8 or 9 years was right there on Avenue A, right by the viaducts. My other set of grandparents grew up on Avenue N, and I still have an aunt over on Ewing.
Oh, there you go, man. Yeah, so you guys are spread out all over the place.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So now I got one more question for you.
Sure.
Obviously, you were formerly of the Midway Minute.
Yeah.
Is the midway minute still going on? Is that still kicking ass and staying strong?
No, I had to fold that, but I am starting up a newsletter component of CHGO. That's kind of part of the reason that they brought me on. So hopefully we're launching that on. Midway minute was kind of something I did in between stops, kind of when I was looking for my new thing. And
I loved the midway minute, man. It's sad to see it go.
I know. It was a lot of work. It was
I'm sure.
a hell of a lot of work. But like they always talk about like creating the job you love, right?
Right, exactly. That's what I did. Fuck it,
Yeah, I covered like national sports for Yahoo Sports for 13 years, and it was great. It was a great job. But like you can only talk about LeBron and Tom Brady and Tiger Woods so much. And the things that I'm passionate about are Chicago sports. So kind of when I came out, I was like, all right, I'm just going to do this. And it was helped along by the pandemic because no one was hiring and no one was really doing anything. So every night I just sit down and write a newsletter.
Right. Yeah. Listen, man, the midway minute, I loved reading everything that you guys had over there. It was awesome. I mean, I was hot on that all the time. Nice. And it's funny that you bring up, there's only so many times that you can talk about Tom Brady, LeBron James, and Tiger Woods. Yeah. Yet I'm sitting here talking LeBron James and Tiger Woods tonight.
Well, look, I mean,
they're always in the news, man.
That's what people want to know about, right? And I love golf. Like you can see, like above, like U.S. Open. That was my
I see it. I was going to just mention it. Are you excited for the Masters?
I am. Yeah. That was the first U.S. Open I covered. It was in 2013. So I had to get like the official poster. But I'm actually coincidentally wearing the same windbreaker from them.
There you go. You planned it. Don't lie. You planned it.
No, I should be wearing. I never covered the Masters, so like that was like the one bad thing about leaving Yahoo was I always kind of figured eventually I would get to cover that. So that's still like my big sports bucket list item.
Yeah, that's one that I want to go to so bad. I mean, I don't know how many times I've said it to myself. Like one day I'm going to make it on out there. I always put myself on the list. And I hate it because I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad.
So if you won and like you had like the Tuesday practice round, you'd go down there just for that, right?
Yes. I mean, I would go down in a second. I mean, honestly, I would go down there and just seriously, I'm going to say something that's going to be fun. I would wash balls. It doesn't matter if it's of the golfers, own personal balls or own personal balls. You see the innuendo there, Yeah, I don't care what I'd be doing down there. That's how much I want to go to the Masters.
They probably already have both of those kinds already down there.
Listen, I'll figure it out. I'll put on a wig.
There's plenty of wash balls down there for Mike.
Yeah, just go down there to wash balls. I'm the ball washer. My name's Fat Mike. I'm the ball washer.
Yeah. Who are you getting on your baseball draft? Are you still sticking with it?
I'm not doing good right now. I took a shot on Jacob deGrom. I know he's going to be out at least the first month.
Okay.
But I picked up Blake Snell in the meantime and Kyle Schwarber back up my first base spot, which would be all right. So I'm hoping I'm looking for some pitching here. I don't know what the hell's out there.
Okay.
I don't like any of it, to be honest with you. It's looking pretty slim. It's actually looking very slim.
I have a keeper league. I know no one cares about my fantasy baseball team, but I'm still living. A couple of years ago, I drafted Shane Bieber and Lucas Giolito like late, and so now I'm still keeping them at like a 16 or 17 cost of a 16 or 17th round pick. So I'm enjoying my fantasy baseball life right now.
You can't beat that, especially with two stud arms like that. You cannot beat that. That's for damn sure. I don't know what to do here. Like the pitching right now is so plain. I might as well just pick up random guys throughout and hope on winning teams at this point.
There you go.
Honestly, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean. Jordan Montgomery is a decent pick. I'll take him,
Mm-hmm.
He's on a winning team. Last year went 6-7, 3.87 ERA, 3.83 ERA. Ugh.
You still have a chance at Bobby Witt Jr. or is he off the board?
He's long gone. Yeah, he's long gone. I wish.
Spencer Torkelson?
He's gone too. Yeah, these guys know their shit. I'm really surprised with what they have in this league here. It's pretty cool. I like that everybody kind of knows what they're doing a little bit, So I think I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go Yelich. I don't know why he's still out there.
Because he sucks.
Yeah, because he's always injured. Exactly. Because there's always something wrong with him. Exactly. Hey, he's a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna go Verdugo and call it a day. I'll take a picture of the next round.
There you go.
That's what I keep on doing anyways. Might as well keep it rolling, But Kevin, thank you so much for hopping on with us one more time, man. Before we cut you loose. how can we find you and CHGO one more time, man?
At Kevin Kaduk on Twitter, allchgo.com or CHGO_sports on pretty much any social platform.
Thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate you coming on. And I'll look for that job offer in the mail, you know.
All right,
man. Sounds good.
Right
Kevin,
there,
you take care, man. Thank you so much.
All right, Mike. See you.
Take care. Kevin Kaduk, guys. The guy was absolutely awesome coming on here with us, talking all things sports, talking about what he has going on at CHGO. They got a good thing going on. If you guys aren't paying attention to these guys, you guys need to, because they're really awesome over there. All the content they're pushing out. You heard them. All the names that he has. Adam Hogue, Olin Kreutz, just so many amazing sports minds that have their own special takes that we all love listening to, that we still listen to on The Score and ESPN and all that stuff. He's brought these guys to one centralized hub, and that's where you can find them, and it's fucking awesome. Make sure you guys are watching and listening to CHGO. Like you said, at CHGO, you can find at CHGO Cubs, Blackhawks, Bears, Bulls, the whole nine. It's absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you guys are keeping your tabs on those guys because they are great. Guys, on that note, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting my ass beat in this fantasy draft. I have no pitching. I got to figure this out quick or else my team is going to suck. So, on that note, thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for what we have going on this week, because tomorrow night is going to be a fucking epic night here at 1252 Chicago. Guys, Alan Bratcher, Warwick Holdman, and JB with Bear Fans with a Brain have none other than good old number 54, NFL Hall of Famer, Chicago Bear Hall of Famer, Brian Urlacher, coming on with them tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to watch that show and wait to see what Alan, JB, and Warwick Holdman have in store for him. All the great questions they're going to ask. They better ask him where he got that fucking hair, because that stuff is awesome. I need that right now. I'm a big, bald, fat guy. I think I'd look pretty damn good with some hair. But, guys, make sure you guys watch that tomorrow night, because it's going to be awesome. Brian Urlacher, Alan Bratcher, JB, and Warwick Holdman, all tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Bear Fans with a Brain. It's going to be a great show. Make sure you guys are watching. Not only that, but Harry the Greek is back again on Friday, giving out some more picks. He's going to be talking baseball. Harry is a baseball savant. He's like Rain Man when it comes to betting baseball, guys. So if you guys want to win money, he is your guy. Okay? Then also, even cooler, I like this a lot. Saturday, we got Mike on the mic again, coming in. Mike has been killing it over here. He's been an absolute stud with us here on 1252. We got Jacob Charnow coming back on Sunday, and we got Freddie on Monday night with Hubes, Views, and Brews. We got a lot of hard-hitting stuff here, guys. It's going to be fun. Make sure you guys are listening. Make sure you guys are following us here at 1252 Sports Chicago. And we are out of here. I'm getting my ass kicked, guys. My team sucks. My team is a bad team. It's not a good team. I do not like it. I do not like it at all. I'm sad. I don't know what to do anymore. My team sucks. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Have a great night. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night to Bear Fans with the Brain with Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher. I'm out of here.
Thank you for listening to 1252 Sports Chicago.